welcome back to the next episode. Thank you for joining me again here on our TerraFirmaGreg adventures. I've been enjoying this. Slow progression, but still great, and you really can't beat those shaders. So, loving it. In between episodes, I didn't really do much. Cleared out a little bit of trees, got some more wood. For some reason, the quest book wasn't keeping track of stuff we've already done, like make this saw and the mold and everything, so I redid that, made the molds again. Hopefully it keeps track. I mean, it's not the biggest thing, it's not like it actually gives you rewards for it, but still, know where we're at. At the end of the last episode, we also got a crafting bench, workbench in this one, whatever. So that is huge for us. That opens up a lot. I don't think I mentioned it either, but I did start a little farm over here. Just a little thing. Apparently, I just completely spaced that, which is my fault. Everything seems to be doing okay. Also started the beehive. And I put some... Am I crushing these flowers? What's going on right now? Yes, I am stepping on all the flowers. Why? Okay, anyway. Started a beehive over here to try to get some bees, and apparently if they come in, they help you with the pollination of your plants and can create more growth, better growth, I should say. Can't believe I stepped on all those flowers like that. But I think for today, what I want to start working on is getting into leather, because that is going to be huge, because we need it for pretty much everything. I know it's also a very long chain, because you have to put it in tannin, and you have to soak it and skin it, and pretty much, yeah, it takes a minute. But in order to do that, the first thing we have to find is actually some wild animals. I don't think we've seen really any. It's pineapple leather. We'll get into that later too. But in order for that to happen, we will also need some sort of weapon. So I'm probably just going to stick with the stone javelins for now. And then see what is out there. I thought these had name tags on them, but maybe not. Let me check really quick. There might be, but I can't find it. So before we go on that massive hunt, though, we do want to get some fish. We need a little bit of food. I don't have much. So we're gonna get some fish, and we're just gonna cook up like a fish stew, I guess. We'll call that good. Let's cook up our fish. One protein. That's 2 protein. It's gonna be a protein-heavy diet. We do have an onion, actually. We can throw an onion in there. Cook this up. And then onion and 4 fish. Very protein heavy. Do need more grain and fruit. But that'll come in a minute. Like I said, we're getting all this ready just so we can go out and find some more animals. So we'll come back with some more meat. Alright, so our soup stuff is ready, whatever you want to call it. We'll take the vessel as well, so we can pick up some ores. Okay, got one in. There's the second one. And there goes all our food. That was quick. Taking the javelin, don't need the stick. Take that javelin, we don't need the saw. We'll keep that. Keep the bucket just for whatever. Yeah, so let's go see what there is out here. There's not much in the way of wildlife out where we're at. It's a bit unfortunate for us. All we've seen so far... Okay, here we go. Shot. Come on. Right. So that should get me. Alright, we got a good bit of meat to last for a little while, and we got a medium hide. At least there's... Why are you falling? At least there's one now. It's going to take us quite a bit more. Is that a cave in? It was. Got a granite cave. Chip andesite, marble, limestone. Is there anything exposed, easy to pick up right now? Not seeing it. Something I do know that we need though is a couple of blocks. So if you remove all the blocks around one and just have it kind of floating in the air, the bottom one has to be removed, and you can break off everything on the sides of it. It should drop, or it won't. Guess this one won't. Let's try this again. Oh, that was a hardened one. Maybe that was why. I think hardened is considered like the ceiling type. So it is stable. Yeah. So let's go a little bit deeper then. Down to the raw layer. Something fell. There it is. So that one fell, and we got the full block. I think andesite works for this, but I guess we'll find out. But that is what you need for your first handstone. So any raw stone, it wants me to get 6. But then you do any smooth stone as well. So we need 6 and 3, copper, triple. Alright, I'm gonna gather up, I guess, 6 pieces of andesite that is raw. Okay. A little bit of a cave in while I was doing that, exposed us as some daylight, and I killed something over there. Just a little cave in, just a little one. It's kind of, okay, yeah, it's a big cave in, that's okay. We still only have 1 piece of raw andesite. Hey. We'll do that when it's the actual plan. When I plan for that. You know, I think to get back to the home base, we're just gonna float down the river. It is a long way down. Any exposed ores, or is it just all minerals again? Not even minerals this time. Yeah, this is the way to go. Best part is where we set up our base, temporary base, permanent, I don't really know yet. We have a beach, so it makes it easy for us to get in and out. Right here. I'd end up building a little dock here. I don't know how hard it's going to be to go upstream in a boat, but could be a bit difficult. Alright, let's get this stuff put away. Okay, so I had a slight change in plans. The leather thing doesn't look like it's going to happen too quickly. It doesn't seem to be all that many animals around us, which is really unfortunate. So, for the next thing I want to do then is we need to get some more copper. Use the copper to make, well, any of our next progressions as far as like tools. And then with that, if I can get a copper axe, I can harvest some wood a little bit faster. And then with the wood and the stone that we'll get from trying to get the copper, I think I can finally build a base. A more legit base anyway. And while I was out heading to our native copper deposit, which is somewhere over there, managed to find some tetrahedrite right here next to our base. So we're going to try to work our way down from here. I don't have the prospector pick yet, which is unfortunate. And I don't have enough copper to make one, so we're just going to kind of have to wing it. Let's see if I can make myself another shovel. Is there a stick? No. This is the one time I don't have a stick in inventory. It's amazing. Some more tetrahedrite. Right, so give me that. Nap us out another shovel head. Of course it's raining. It's always raining here. Found it here. There's only a little bit. And we're just going to kind of do a shot in the dark with this. If I dig down, let's say here. You go straight down, you're okay. Alright, we're at Raw Chalk. This is not the best way to do this, but I don't have enough surface copper right now. There is, but I don't want to walk that far. And if this works out, it'll work out great. If not, well, then wasted a little bit of time, but I wasted my time. You guys wouldn't have wasted yours. But I'm just going to dig down here for a little bit and see if we can't come across anything here shortly, and then I will let you know. Well, we found some andesite. Yep. We might be in trouble. Gonna jump up this? Oh, we're definitely gonna be in trouble. Nope, not in trouble. Yeah, should have known that wasn't gonna work. Alright, we'll keep carrying on, see if we can't find any more surface stuff, and then we really need that prospector's pick. I'm gonna be so mad if this is just exposed over here. Doesn't look like it, so don't have to be mad. Oh, there's one. The 816 still not enough. I need to try to get at least enough for help me. One ingot for the prospector pick. Oh, there, okay, so there's one. Here's one. Oh, we might have enough now. Oh, we might be doing okay. Anything else? Don't think so. Is that enough? We have just enough. Alright. And one little extra. So we're going to be smart about this one. And we're going to do our prospector pick. We have the normal pick. Prospector pick will help us on, well, really advancing on all of this. So if I put this down in there. Alright, and I will be back once that is ready. Alright, we got 7 seconds left on this. So once that is done, we are going to make our prospector pick. Give me that. Open, throw the prospector pick in. Excellent. Alright, let's go cool this off. Let's toss that in. Can I toss that in too? Oh yeah. That's still hot. Alright. Out. Give me that. Give me a stick, please. And we have our prospector's pick. Alright. With that, what does it take to make a ladder? A couple of types of ladders. Frame ladders, metal ladder, brass ladder, copper ladder. Just normal ladder, we can just use sticks, or we can use the plank. So that'll be a good way to get rid of quite a few of our sticks. Found nothing. You found nothing. Mm-hmm. Still found nothing. That must be... that bismuth is going to be really deep then. So I think the copper prospector head has a 25 block range. This is not promising. Alright, let's try going down. Still found nothing. A bit further down, we're still finding nothing. Okay, and we're still finding nothing. Okay. Missed the shift. Hey! We found a very large sample of copper, though. Okay, so that works. It's not how I wanted to get down here, but it is way down here. It might be in this andesite area. That wasn't fun. Very large sample of copper. That's a large sample. Found nothing. Large. Found nothing. Large. Very large. Stibnite, very large sample of tetrahedrite. So there's 3 different ores down here. We can keep going down. This is going to be a little more difficult to dig out this way. Just because we're not... we have to move in separate directions to actually get a good idea of where the sample is going to be at. So this is saying still a very large sample. We're trying to find the middle of this very large sample. But it should be somewhat close. Still a very large sample. This is going to be a massive vein if we ever can find it. Huh. Let's try going... Yep. That's kind of as worried about this. Well, at least we got some marble now. Some cobble blocks. If I can manage to dig this out without it destroying everything. And then we can dig out over here. Stop it. Alright. That should support us a little bit. Found nothing. Found nothing. Very large. Yeah, so there's still a very large sample this way. I believe this works for like a 5-block radius. We'll find out when I collapse everything in on myself, but to die right now. Very large sample, very large sample. Copper, nothing. Where did my tetrahedrite go? At least we also got the copper. Why did... What? Oh, I got lucky on that. Supports didn't... It actually broke the supports. Maybe I'm doing these wrong. Found traces of diamond, hematite, graphite. Traces of coal. There is so many different ores in this area. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this. Our ladder go. Right. Alright, we'll keep this mine here for now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that one, so... We're going to go to where the native copper was. We gotta find something that's closer to the surface. Well, found a cave. Thought I'd try using the prospector pick in here. There's mobs in here, of course. Killed a spider, got some string. That works. There's another one. And there's still nothing in here. Like, I have not found anything. I went all the way over to where the native copper was and tried using the pick there to see if that would be closer, but still didn't get anything there. So, I don't really know what to do about this right now. I can't seem to find any ore deposits. What is that? Sea palm. Even if I'm standing right on top of something on the surface, like if I know there should be something down beneath, there's nothing. Like here is another spot of copper, but also nothing still. We're gonna mark this anyway. So I've just been taking it. Nothing, nothing. I just have some of the worst luck in the world, I think. Alright, unloading everything. That was a fun adventure for not much. Okay. I've spent probably 3 hours trying to find that ore vein. Or any ore vein. I cannot find anything on the surface. I had to go and look some stuff up. And it says that if you find nuggets, little nuggets like this one here up on the surface, that indicates that there is an ore within 15 blocks on the horizontal plane and 35 blocks on the vertical plane. So somewhere in that area. No more than 35 blocks down though. And we went to that one over there and we're digging around all over the place and could not find it. And I was starting to run out of materials. I was getting hungry. So I think for now, we're going to reevaluate what we need to do. We did end up getting a lot of this loose marble, which is great. And we got some loose andesite here as well. And some more loose andesite. We're going to keep the chalk because we need the chalk to make flux, so we'll just keep that how that is. But we're going to use this rock because I think it is about time I just started working on making the base a little bit, since the mining thing is going oh so well. So I want to gather, I don't want the diorite, I want to stick with the marble, because I know it has, if you do some marble bricks, if you do 4 marble brick, well, you can do the that gets you the cobblestone, but if you chisel it, you can get a marble brick with each one. Can this also make flux? It can make flux. Huh, so we're gonna have plenty of this. And then if you put the 5 brick with some mortar, you can get the marble bricks, and we also want some of this aqueduct. The aqueduct allows you to move water, not create source blocks, but you can move some water. And it'll act kind of like a source block, so it'll hydrate the ground and you can pick it up with the bucket. So we're going to, I think, work on that for the moment. Let's oak. Alright, let's try this. And it counts for the whole thing. So there is a little trick for you if you are looking for a certain type of tree. Oh, is that mushrooms? Let's take those first. And you have a log already. You can place it next to it. And then chop down that log and it goes much faster. Oh, that's super useful. That's going to make wood gathering a lot quicker. Okay, so once this is done, I want to take this and throw it into our chisel head, which I think will hold the full 144. Guess we'll find out. Alright, yeah. Cool. Let's go take these down and throw them into our water. So we have our chisel here. What I want to do with this, as first you can take the raw stone and make smooth stone, and then you can make well, basically whatever kind of smooth stone you want. You can chisel different shapes, you can get slabs, do the whole thing. But if we take some mortar with our loose marble rock, so take the chisel, loose marble rock, you can make a brick. You use those bricks, 5 with the mortar to get the marble bricks. But the other thing that we want is this aqueduct here. So what I am thinking, I wonder what loose andesite rock would look like. Do a full stack of that and we'll do a full stack of the andesite. I want to figure out, I want the white floor and the black walls, or the other way, because I want to start making a blacksmith over there, and then I also want to start making a tannery sort of building. Anything for like making our lime water and our mortar and pickling things. Basically just a bunch of barrels. Okay, I had to do a quick cut. But my skin's back. I don't know why sometimes it loads and sometimes it doesn't. If any of you guys can help me out with that, or know the reason for it, that would be great. It's just, yeah, it's kind of annoying. What color did I say for the floor? Dark, right, blacksmith. Gonna have a dirty floor, that makes sense. And what I want to do is build some aqueducts first. Because the aqueducts can move water without destroying the source blocks or anything like that. So you can move water. I'm not sure how far it goes. Aqueducts, right. So used for moving water around on like wooden buckets. You can transport in wooden buckets if you put it into a barrel. But they can move source blocks horizontally any distance to their destination, and they can be used to transport any type of water, including freshwater, saltwater, and even hot spring water. So you can see you can pull off an aqueduct and then move it around. Very simple like. So what I was thinking here is pulling off of line up kind of like the center of this lake here, this little pond. Alright, cool. And then if we can have, like... Well, we'll go out one further. And I wanted to split off two different ways, right? To where over here, I'm thinking this through as I go along, so hopefully you guys don't get too annoyed about me not knowing exactly what I'm doing. And then this side, maybe further before I go turn down this way. And then I'm going to have it run along here and then build my blacksmith with the aqueduct running through it. And then on this side, do kind of the same thing. And have it run down this way and build like my tannery on this side. So what you'll see is great about these. I can drink from the aqueducts. I can fill jugs from the aqueducts. I can fill buckets from here as well. Pretty much anything you want to do with it, right? Why that is useful for me is having aqueducts run down this when like all the tannery sort of stuff requires all sorts of water. Now we just bring it to us. So if we build the building around this area, we can have the water source right here that we'll need. I know the pond is like right there, but I'm going to be a little bit lazy. Bring the water to me. Alright, so that'll be like our basic little starter blacksmith area. Finish out the floor, put in the walls, which I don't really know what I'm going to do for all of that, but hopefully it looks okay. We'll see. So the blacksmith, obviously we're going to have to do it in stone so we don't catch anything on fire, but for this one, should have done that one further back. I like the color of the Douglas fir. We don't have any tree choices around here, and I don't like the Douglas fir planks. I think they're kind of light, as well as the oak. But maple planks, I do think look okay. And then if we get a bunch of oak barrels, we can just line these up along the wall. The trapdoor is kind of convenient for quick breaking. Just break it, barrel drops. I wonder if it retains its contents when I do that though. So let's try putting... Barrel's currently not sealed. If I break it, it's empty. Alright, what about if I do this? I seal it, then I break it. Still contains its water. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think we're kind of going to go with something like that. So we can expand this up too. I think... Oh, we can probably do one more row. Okay, so it's kind of where I got to with that for now. Found the signs you can attach directly to the barrels. So what we can do is put whatever in there, and then just throw a sign on it to label what it is. And if I need the barrel quickly, just break it, sign pops off, barrel pops off, good to go. And then that should work for that. I know we have Wayla up at the top, which could also tell us what's in it. But this way, at a quick glance, I can look: lime water, vinegar, rye, whatever we're going to need. And then I will need some more blocks, some more Douglas fir a little bit for over here. Some more maple to finish it off. But I think I'm going to leave... I might take that down by one. I don't know. We'll see. Leave a gap up there at the top to kind of let, like if you're working out here, have like a little breeze be able to go through there. Leave this wall open. And then on this side, I'm going to kind of start to get to work over here. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing on this side, if I'm being honest. You can tell. Not the best builder. So right about here, I'm thinking, maybe right here, is where we're going to put our first anvil. So, we haven't done this yet, but for part of the blacksmithing thing, the first anvil that you get is made out of stone. But in order to do that, you need a piece of raw stone. To get the raw stone, we saw it over there. There's some more. You have to break all the blocks off from around a piece of stone and let it fall. Once you have your raw stone, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right about here, right here. If you look in here, I believe it's with a hammer. You right click on it. So anvils, and you need converting the center of raw rock to an anvil. Simply right click the exposed top base of one of those raw rock blocks with your hammer, and voila, an anvil is formed. Converting the center of raw rock to an anvil. I don't think it has to have anything on the sides, but we shall see. So we have a stone hammer. There's our anvil. And you saw I just took a little layer off the top. Now if you right click it again, you have the whole anvil interface. I'll put the little hammer in there, so that's where that hangs out at. And that's what you got so far. That's pretty much it on that. There's not much else we can do until we get some better ores, but I'm kind of thinking that's like the start of our building. So we'll have the tannery over there, blacksmith here, we'll have another one for a kitchen, and we think there is another primary function for like a loom, and so clothworks, so we can build like another one of those over here. But this is kind of the basic layout I was going to go for, and then just a little path down the middle, and we could keep working that way. So I know this one was supposed to be a mining episode, starting out and getting ores, but that didn't really work out. So I'm gonna try to make this a shorter episode, and then we'll get another one out quicker, since this didn't work out very well. But we did get the beginnings of our blacksmith in. Now we just need to get some more ore and put this to work. And then we'll get a charcoal pit going somewhere in the back. We'll probably make that out of brick too, so we can make it a little bit more of a permanent structure. And then, yeah, so I'm gonna probably build this out a little bit more in between episodes, because building isn't the most exciting thing. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but we'll see. And then fill out the rest of that. Get the lime water in. You've already seen how to do that, and I'll save some of the other ones and maybe make some more buildings, but we'll see. If you guys found anything enjoyable out of this episode, or just any sort of comments you want to give me, you can hit that like button, give me some comments. Possibly subscribe while you're down there if you want to see how the series continues on. But until next time, take care.